is your inspirational vitamin. Get ready, take it. Ooh, yeah.
This is Brother Calvin Willis. I'm getting ready to give you your morning inspirational vitamin, so get ready and take it. As you all well know, we are continuing our series of detours. This is our last series, and one of the things that I really want you to know about a detour is that a detour is designed to reach the purpose or your destiny that God has placed you on. And a detour is not only for your blessing, but it's for God's glory and for the advancement of His kingdom. So you must understand that while you're on this detour, that is your goal. Your goal is to receive a blessing for God, but give God the glory, and also be able to advance His kingdom. If that's not your agenda, then God will, and He will lead you, continues to be on that detour. Look at the life of Joseph. Joseph said it like this: you meant it for the evil, but God meant it for the good. What was the it? The evil that they did to Joseph, God took that evil and He flipped it and He made good of it. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That is all the scenario throughout the Bible. Anytime God chose someone to do His will, evil came about and they kept God right there in the middle. God would always take that evil and He'll flip it and make it for the good. And Joseph, all throughout his life, that is the model. You'll see in Genesis 39 that God was with Joseph. Wherever Joseph went, God was with him. He was in a pit, God was with him. He was in Potiphar's house in a prison, God was with him. He was in a dungeon, God was with him. Even in the house of Pharaoh, Pharaoh, who being a heathen, recognized the fact that God was with Joseph. So you look at the Bible in Psalm 105 verses 19, the Bible clearly teaches us that Job waited. He waited for God to come, for His change to come, and he was being tested. So you as a child of God, while you're on your detour, you're going to be tested. And it depends on how well you take that test, how well you stand up to that test that life has to offer you. Sometimes life offers you challenge that bad. Sometimes life offers you challenge that good. But in the midst of all those challenges, whether it be bad, whether it be good, you always keep God right there in the middle. And when you keep God in the middle, then God will come to your rescue. Let me say this to you. As a child of God, Joseph's life was just like a pebble in an ocean. When he put that pebble in an ocean, the ocean surrounded that pebble. But one thing about that pebble, the ocean could never get on the inside. But watch this. Take a sponge. Put a sponge into the ocean. Dip it into the ocean. What happened is that sponge would soak up that ocean, and the ocean would be on the inside of that sponge. That's what God wants me and you. He wants to be on the inside of us. He wants to be on the inside of our heart, because once He's on the inside of our heart, whatever you squeeze out of us, God will come out. Everything that Joseph did, his life was about God. That was the key to his success in life. That's why he was able to get off his road, his detours in life, and get on to his destiny, which is to provide for others, bring God the greatest glory, and advance His kingdom. That was Joseph's destiny. It could be yours. All you got to do is say this to yourself: I want God to bless me so I can give Him the glory and advance His kingdom. And if you do that, my friend, God will certainly take you off your road of detour and put you on to your destiny. Thank you. God bless you, and God keep you. Now, I have given you your morning inspiration vitamin, so be blessed. Keep looking up.
This is your inspirational vitamin.